We're awaiting the final match here of the individual championships in the Goodwill Games. Bruce Baumgartner of the United States versus David Gobedzhivilli of the Soviet Union. I'm being joined here in my announce booth by gold medalist for the United States, David Schultz, my color commentator, and I guess the color for the evening is gold. Right, Dave?
Luckily so.
Luckily so? I don't think so. You know, I noticed when you were walking around, everybody was getting your autograph, and I'm very offended. Nobody's taken mine yet. You know any reason for that?
Well, Russ, in sports, fame dies quickly.
Is that what it is? Is that what
You're only as good as your last match, I guess.
My last match was a long time ago. I see you brought Nancy and Alexander. Alexander, it sounds like a Russian name.
I like the name Sasha, but in the U.S., any name that ends in an A is considered effeminate. My middle name's Leslie, so I couldn't really name him Sasha. It wouldn't be fair, you know.
It wouldn't be fair. Your shape in this tournament wasn't great. You admitted that yourself. How do you feel about coming through with the gold in spite of that?
I think a lot of it's psychological, you know. I kind of feel like I wasn't intense enough, and I didn't get my intensity up high enough for that young Bulgarian. And I think it's something I have to deal with, you know. I have to learn that now I'm one of the older guys. It seems like yesterday I was the young Bulgarian.
Bruce Baumgartner in the red singlet here versus David Gobedzhivilli. Gobedzhivilli having the obvious height advantage here in the mat. Comes in on a single leg, pulls it to the outside and takes Baumgartner down to the mat. No point yet. He has to get his knees down. He has not scored a point yet. International rules, either that knee must go down. There it is. 1 point, immediately hits the hip tilt, and they'll give him 2. Not the strategy, I guess the early start that Bruce Baumgartner probably anticipated. 3-0, he is behind David Gobedzhivilli. The last time out in the World Cup, Bruce Baumgartner pinned David Gobedzhivilli. Gobedzhivilli doing a short arm drag here, coming around behind. Again, needs to put the knee down. The Soviet wrestler starting out very fast. This obviously wasn't the strategy Bruce had coming into this match, Dave.
No, not at all. Bruce can beat this guy, but the 2 times that I know of that Bruce has lost to this guy, the guy came out, stung him right away, and then held off with the points he got.
You've coached some of the USA teams. I know you've been here to the Soviet Union with a team, and do you think that Bruce Baumgartner is the type of guy that, you know, could really dominate for a long time at heavyweight?
I think he's done a really good job of it already. He'll probably, I think 88's the end of the line for Bruce, but I could see him easily winning a world championship this year and then going on and winning a gold medal in the Olympics.
You had said something earlier about a little strategy, I guess, as a teammate of Bruce, relative to this match with Gobedzhivilli.
Well, I think Bruce needs to use it now, you know. He needs to get on top of him and turn him. I think he's going to try to go low to his legs and get him to come up and go for a gut wrench, which is one of his better techniques. Gobedzhivilli seemed susceptible to it. All right.
There it is. There it is. Double leg attack.
Here we go.
Bruce Baumgartner, very powerful double leg. Every time you watch him in international wrestling, there's this gut wrench you're talking about.
Nice. Yes.
There it is. There it is. There's 2. 2 points. Settle down, Dave. 2 points. David Schultz, United States, getting almost as excited as he must have been in his own match. That's okay. You can be as excited as you want to be, Dave.
I hope Bruce kills this guy.
That's great. Okay, David, very good. Bruce Baumgartner, the United States, coming back here. 4-3 right now, favor David Gobedzhivilli of the Soviet Union.
This is great.
Now, you said you thought that Gobedzhivilli had a bad rib.
That's a possibility.
You weren't sure of that.
If Bruce can finish this period 4-3 and make him work, I'll bet you he can win this match.
Okay, well, we were counting on him winning anyway.
Oh,
nice. Another shot. Another shot by Bruce Baumgartner. They go out of bounds.
That's great.
Still 4-3. 9 seconds remaining in this first period. Who's that right there?
Hey, it's a young one.
That's the young one. 3 months old. Pretty young to be bringing him to the Soviet Union.
Well, it's not like I had much choice.
Time running out here. The end of the first period.
Introducing Kodacolor VRG film.
We're all moving.
What's happening in the world? We're there.
We're back at Drewsbo Sports Arena, freestyle wrestling. This is Bruce Baumgartner in the last period. This is the final match here in the Goodwill Games for freestyle wrestling. David Gobedzhivilli of the Soviet Union here in the blue singlet, leading right now 4-3. He scored the first 4 points, but Bruce Baumgartner has come back very strong.
If Bruce can just keep this tight here, this is when this guy's going to be most dangerous, just like the first period. Right after he rests, he's going to come out. Now, if Bruce can make him flurry a couple times, make him work, he could score, he could win this match.
The strategy of the game from Dave Schultz, already a gold medalist. There's his wife, Nancy, little baby Alexander. They're not watching this match like they watched you, Dave.
Well, you know, he's my fan.
He's your fan. Bruce Baumgartner, 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes remaining in this final period. The last time these two giants went at it, Bruce Baumgartner, the winner by fall.
That was good. Now.
Shot by Gobedzhivilli in on the leg.
Watch this.
Yes, there it is, there it is.
Yes, yes, yes.
Out of bounds, out of bounds.
What?
They're not going to, no points.
That was the close call.
Gable up on his feet too, Dave. That was close. They could have given 1 point to Bruce Baumgartner as Gobedzhivilli went out of bounds. They did not. 2 of the 3 officials on this match must agree in order for a call to go on the scoreboard. You see the time running up. When it gets to 6 minutes, this match is over. Still 4-3.
I was a little on the dark side of the gray area there.
Dark side of the gray.
Yeah.
The two heavyweights leaning on each other right now.
Oh, yes.
Snap down to the front headlock. Gobedzhivilli backs out of it. The referee calling for a caution here. The red armband coming up, the red hand, calling for a caution against Baumgartner, but not confirmed. A minute and 15 seconds remaining. Baumgartner still behind. He needs to score. He's got to be on the offensive.
I'll tell you why they cautioned him right there. To put him down, let that Russian rest so Bruce won't score again.
Well, don't you think the officiating's fair?
I think it's fair. They're coached, though. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if it's close and they can help a little bit, at times, you know.
The Soviet Union already having 7 individual gold medals, going for their 8th here. The USA has the other 2. They'd like their 3rd with Bruce Baumgartner winning here at heavyweight. He's behind right now 4-3. He has 1 caution against him. 1 minute remaining in this match. Only 1 minute remaining. Gut wrench. Gobedzhivilli attempting the gut wrench. The fans calling for action. Coach Ivan Urigan of the Soviet Union.
Russ, who has the 2-pointers here? Does Gobedzhivilli have any?
Gobedzhivilli does not have a 2-pointer.
1 point will win it.
1 2-pointer, which he scored earlier in the match.
All right, so Bruce needs 2.
Bruce needs 2 points in order to win this match. Yes. No, he can't. Yes. There it is. 1 point takedown for Bruce Baumgartner.
Do it.
1 point.
Do it.
If it's a tie right now, I think, Dave, that Bruce Baumgartner of the United States can win this match with this tie.
Is that
he can
right?
win this match. The Soviet Union had a 2.
2-pointers. That's true. Oh, don't slip up.
He's turning the deep pass. Deep pass. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Time is running out.
Yeah.
Time is running out.
Yeah.
There it is. The end of the match. The end of the match. Bruce Baumgartner grimacing. His knees have bothered him. He's talked about retiring because of those knees. And Bruce Baumgartner does win this match.
Great.
What a comeback for Bruce Baumgartner of the United States. He has not lost in the United States for a long time. The only man international to beat him has been this David Gobedzhivilli, who took the lead early in the match. Bruce displaying the fight that has made him the competitor that he is. He wins the gold medal for the United States. Hobbling to the side, shaking the hand. He's hurt. Those knees have got to bother him, Dave.